Hello, and welcome back to Hatoful boyfriend. We ended up at the old hall, or maybe medical center. At least it once was before it burned to the ground, so... Let's find out if it is actually the medical center, but probably. Why else would you have an old hall when the school isn't even that old? Doesn't make sense. Does it? It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Then we shall break it down. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to go in there. Like, in horror games, you should not go into old hall medical centers that once burned to the ground. But obviously we do have to investigate and we do have to find out what's going on there. Let's hope the scarecrow doesn't come after us in a burnt down old dark place. It's starting to sound like a delinquent Saki. Okay, that's also true. Let's break it down. What? What did you say? What did I say? Don't worry about it. You'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. You don't have a choice. Let's go in. Oh, is it Anghel? Is he here? Or is it just us? Oh, this looks exactly like a school looks. It's awfully dusty in here. It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears that they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building? This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. They use the same picture. Bah! Did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room? Reference room? I do not relish the prospect of wandering about this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. Ooh. What's up there? Cartons? No, boxes? And a lot of lockers, I see. It's even dusty in here. The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. Oh yeah, that would make sense. There's nothing left now, though. And... Operation Hatoful. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. Would have been asking too much to hope to find anything, anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. I think it's like about us having... It's definitely about, like, the protagonist. And maybe... I mean, it's not hurtful this time. This is Hatoful. Confusing. Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Yeah. Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? Huh. My head hurts. I get that. The only things left are... archaic medical journals. Huh? It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so 9 is missing and 6 is double. But what if you just turn the 6 around and it would be a 9? Maybe it's just in there the wrong way. What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? I saw them like this in the library too. Or was it the same? Oh, could be. Bunch of old encyclopedias. Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of volume 9, there's an extra copy of volume 6. Look, This copy volume 6 is a library sticker on it. Ooh. Perhaps it came from the library then. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. That must have been... But that was long ago. They probably switched it with volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. There's probably more to it. Yeah. The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Library is always a good place to meet Nakaki. Provided it isn't a mere waste of time. We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center. We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement? Oh, the basement? Oof, yeah. Oh yeah, that's where the fire... Yeah, okay. It's just like... Those are the spookiest parts. A basement in an old medical center. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Oh wait, that was Ryota. Oops. Perhaps we can't anymore. Huh? Look at that wall. The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. It does. It has some like brown flecks on it, but it's just like with stains. Doesn't look like from a fire. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Whatever makes sense. Okay. Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest. I guess? Which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here? Seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire? Yeah, definitely. They are hiding something. But I mean, there must still be some way to get... like, behind that wall. I'm sure, like, someone is still going there. Probably the doctor. You probably won't be able to break this down. Yeah, I doubt it. If you can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found a thing from the headmaster's documents again. Yeah, let's head back. Is there someone here? Did you hear something? Definitely. Yes. Someone else just broke in here. Uh-oh. I mean, normally I would say that, like, that sound is what Anghel always makes when he appears, but it might not be him. We just made the same sound when we came in. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get to somewhere with a window fast. Run. Yes. Stop. Ah, it's here. Wait, calm down, Kavara. It's small. It is Anghel! Oh, hello! Hello. Oh my god. I thought it might not be, but here you are. So it is. Too small to be the scarecrow. Uh-huh. Huh? Aren't you from Tutu? I am the Crimson Fallen Angel Anghel. I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He sails around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here? I think I'm going to have a headache. Texturis Melodia Funeris. Who, me? Good for you, Kavara. What? He came all this way to give you a title. The Sakuyas! It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you're here, Anghel, but it's dangerous. You're supposed to be in a gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed to rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker. What? Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Yudeka. Come! Wait, Ryota now knows of this stuff? How? I mean, there is more going on with Ryota, but what is this? Huh? We're battling? Really? Anghel, Crimson Fallen Angel appeared. Anghel uses Dark Void Shockwave. Ryota takes 24 damage. We also have like 805 vitality. Uh-oh. I don't wanna fight Anghel! Why are we doing this? No! The boss music too! It's Ryota's turn. Ooh, and we have different skills. Blue Moon Slash or Deathbringer. Ooh. Blue Moon Slash. Yoda unleashes Blue Moon Slash. Anghel takes 78 damage. Cease this check acting, you wretched imbeciles. Sakuya attacks. Yoda takes 260 damage. Whoa! Sakuya coming in with like the big attacks. Ryota returns to his senses. What? Anghel takes 295 damage. Anghel. Sakuya just attacking the both of us to calm us down. What the heck? Anghel is shaken. Well, good. What were we doing? Ryota, Anghel, what was that? Huh? I'm shocked, Kavara, to think that even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory? I got carried away by Anghel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. It's a power he has? You, Luzon. What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be a prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. Wait, they're here? A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about? Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. Oh, I didn't even know he had one, but makes sense. I mean... but I can't do like an accent or something, I'll just go with what I had before. The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear. He stares off into space, as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker? I mean, that too, yeah. So you are a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon. No, I must stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. Ah, more crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal, that blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Yep. Oh. What is it, Kavara? Bloodstained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the bloodstained stranger's son saw was... Anghel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the tree of bite called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hello, Magician of White. Your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Anghel. Bah, I must compromise. I was in a place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary. I mean, yeah, makes sense. That is where the Tree of Blight grew in your road. I knew it. But also, yes, Oko-san did see Anghel, which makes complete sense. I think we need to talk to you. Come. And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Anghel behind him. Huh, less scarce than I thought there would be. Cuckoo! This one! This is the bloodstained stranger Oko-san saw. That's that then. Need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. Which is probably, like, the protagonist. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did venture within. Oh, okay. Now we know that we actually did go in. Okay. Edelblau, who's that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edelblau. She also goes by Art Fire. Fire went into... What? Yeah. I mean, we knew that, but they didn't. So it's definitely a good clue. Fire was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. Now we know that for sure too. 4th class end. Oh. What was that? Oh. Probably nothing. 5th class. Huh? What is this now? You are different from those peasants, Sakya. You were chosen from the day you were born. Is it Yuya? No. Is it Sakya himself talking to himself? You must remain conscious of this. Oh yeah, probably then. Oh no. Is his father? We've never heard from him. Like, we obviously know that he's like not the best. I mean, because of him, Sakya wasn't allowed to follow his musical career that he would like to do. Oh. You are different from those peasants, Sakya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserable as they live. Yes, father. The very blood is tainted. The world is not yours. You must never speak with them again, do you understand? Yes, father. Oh my god, what? Huh? Okay. To Japan? Yes. You'll be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to a family, Sakya. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Yamine is in residence at the institution you'll be attending. He's a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, father. What was that about? Why did we get that? I mean, I love getting more backstory on Sakya and, like, the relationship with his father, which... Oh, oof. But also they were, like, talking about the doctor again. I mean, we are probably still in the doctor's route. Probably. Which makes sense then. I mean, the doctor is the most likely to be lying, and Yuya is probably too. I mean, if they were both in the infirmary. What happened there? What? Man. Whew. Right, let's keep going. Anghel saw fire going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Oh, and Sakya, he didn't say anything about that. He was just like standing there. I mean, obviously, he must have conflicting feelings. I mean, on one side, he is to not disrespect the doctor in any way. Because of how he helped their family. And like his father told him that too, as we now know. But also, obviously, he has to be suspicious of him. Since they're like investigating the school and finding out this stuff. And yeah, I mean, he's one of the prime suspects with Yuya, who's his half-brother, so there's a lot going on. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The Mongrel could be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Vermine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is that they're working together. Yeah, I really doubt that, though. Why would they be working together? But I mean, yeah, they are covering for themselves, but on the other side, they're from two different parties. They're like spies from two different parties in the school. With like very different goals. Sakya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront him now, but with only Anghel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah. The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds us, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. Ooh, that is a good plan. Thank you, Sakya. But also, wouldn't they suspect something? We've been investigating this thing the whole time together. I guess Sakya has to come up with like an excuse of why Ryota isn't there with him in the lab. Why they split up. Oh, hey, Leon.
A moment, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone.
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner. The other is a stun gun.
Ooh, a stun gun? Wow.
If you need to protect yourself, use it.
You will have more use for those than I, Kavara. Hold on to them. Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. Which means saving. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and one second, Anghel. We'll just save to make sure everything's all right. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing.
being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure.
I've returned from Udeka to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. So I guess all of what happened in Anghel's route was actually a thing that happened. I don't know, I was kind of like doubting it a bit. I was like, maybe that's like just different universe thing. I don't even know. But no, okay, let's leave it at all of it is canon. Okay. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Well, you should.
Please, that isn't funny.
Yes, yes. Come on, Higure, let's go back to the gym, okay?
No! Stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll!
I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? What's that? Huh. Never heard of it. Megalomania, whatever do you mean? Yeah, please explain.
Delusions of grandeur.
Oh.
As showing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy.
Genibo. So, yeah, I think it's still... No, it's not genetic, though.
Perhaps it is genetic.
There would be no helping it then, would there?
He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you.
Maybe that really is like an actual power that he has. I mean, the thing with what like Ryota was doing, where he like attacked him, that was kind of alluding to it. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Wait, did I skip a line? I hope I didn't. I'm sorry if I did. I hope you were able to like read it if there was.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, I probably skipped one. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He's investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakasaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. He's not brave, just imprudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I want to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. I think it should be enough. I mean, I don't think Hyuya is all that dangerous. I don't think he would stop Ryota even. Maybe he would even help. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something.
My opinion? I fear I will not be much of use to you there.
My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says, I'm not telling you anything.
Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out?
Didn't we just say he's like investigating somewhere else?
He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity.
I agree, sir. No doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is bolivinous, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all this. In all things. You're renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this.
It is an honor to be so praised by the heir of the LaBelle family.
Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago. Your work allowed the LaBelle family to continue on to even greater glory.
Is that so? I had not known. I'm afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop.
The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the LaBelle family will never forget.
Ha ha ha, how wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect.
Of course. The family head must always be honored.
It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his. Almost like the foundation of your very existence. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
Oh my god. I love that we're getting more Sakya, like, his background and just how he feels about stuff. It's great. It's great. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in the dim light. Huh. True. This room is... Oh. I need to look for evidence that fire was in here. Quickly. Where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember. I've been here a lot, every time I got sick. Maybe the doctor hides something he didn't want anyone else to see. Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Massive thing. Isn't it just like keys? Oh, inside are medical records. He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryoda, Art Fire, Fushishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakya. What? Yeah, same reaction, Ryoda. What? I'm not just surprised to see a file on me in here, but Fire and Sakya never had any reason to be in here, and Fushishiro Nageki? Looking closely, Nageki's folder says Sanpeichi Nation's medical center on the side, while the others don't. We're getting more information on Nageki?
Yes, please.
And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they all mean. So maybe at the sports festival, the doctor was writing stuff about Sakya, Ryoda, and us. I mean, he couldn't have been about Nageki. He wasn't there. Huh? Sakya's has a second piece of paper in it. Looks like some sort of memo or... Oh my god, we were taken out. Ah! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall unconscious. Was it Yuya? Where am I? I feel dizzy. Ah, that's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Somebody took them. I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. I feel like it was you, yeah. But who knows? Ah, darn it! Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk. In a corner. I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... Fire student ID. There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. Oh. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. For some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? That's the big question, isn't it? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Fire. I need to talk with Sakuya. So you'd think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor?
Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Sakuya? You again. Can we go into maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well.
Mr. Shirogane.
Yes, Doctor.
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician.
Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person.
Not a healthy person? The doctor slightly impaired down his right side, you know. Oh, no. We didn't know. He is? He is? Why am I becoming Rhoda? I never knew.
I was injured long ago.
By who? By Anghel?
My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely possesses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think?
I mean, true. Even if it was like just parts of it, it would still be heavy. Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. I tell Saki about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fushishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center. I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records too. Why you, me, and Fire all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah. I've never seen him sick and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad. Because it is inconvenient to your theory. We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He really confuses the issue. And there he is. Salutations, were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle. We're getting his music, yeah! I guess I'm the talk of choice amongst the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. You weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. Because he knows he didn't do it. I believe in Yuya. I know his heart is made of glass, so use tires maybe. Use tires? Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saved us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Art in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? Oh, so you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. We found her ID stained with blood. In the infirmary. You're duty bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Maybe he probably did, yeah. He did see what happened. But maybe he's like gonna get killed or something if he does tell. I don't know. I just don't believe that he murdered. Like not fire in this game, no. Do not attempt to dodge the... Oh no, it's a scarecrow.
You, yeah. Oh.
Run, you two! Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go! Huh, Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Oh! We never did get, like, any scene with just Yuya and Sakuya. This will be interesting. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel. Shh. You wanted to hear us. How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head to the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy. Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally. Anyway, run from it as soon as we're out of sight. Run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Man, I wanted more. Okay, well. Sakuya, you okay? I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. We've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said. I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat it myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that. He is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. Yeah. Prime suspect are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. That's exactly what I said previously. It must be really hard for him. Like, damn. Especially with that little scene we got with, like, his father and him. Ooh. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. Okay, let's write in the notes. Yep. That's the last one of the save points I have. Gotta overwrite one of them later. Alright. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 PM. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Saku... Huh? Sakuya? Wait, he just left? He just left us here? Sakuya, what's going on?
Your friend already left, young one.
Why didn't you say so earlier? He's trying to confront the doctor alone. Uh-oh. Be fast, go. Never a good idea to, like, confront the doctor alone. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him. Because that is what father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth. Because that is what father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? I'm loving this. Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Ah, thank you. You're going right after him. Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. Huh, he looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Doctor.
Mr. Shirogane. You look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while?
You're wrong, are you not, sir?
Whatever could you mean?
I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakasaki do? Which of you decided to kill Art?
That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then... we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Art. This is the truth.
Was it an accident? Maybe. Okay, new theory. Just real fast, new theory. Maybe you when fire came into the infirmary, the doctor and Yuya were there. And they were, like, kind of fighting, arguing and stuff. Like, obviously, they're on different fronts. And, like, then Yuya got, like, angry and wanted to attack the doctor. And then Fire stepped in. And he, by accident maybe, killed her. And then they had to come up with, like, like the doctor and... They both knew that this was a tragedy. Because a lot of what happened once the human died. So... But... It doesn't make sense that, like, the parts were distributed to all the classes. Like, if, then they would have hit them, if the theory was right. I guess no, then I'm wrong. Watch this thing out loud. Let's continue. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakasaki did not kill her either. Oh, okay. Yeah, my theory is definitely wrong then. Which raises the question, who did? Did she kill herself? No, that also doesn't make any sense though. Why would she? Sakasaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be. I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course. The same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then... Who did kill her? Oh dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, lowborn mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I'm not like Saka. You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. No! His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Where was I left behind? I can't think. Huh. Sakasaki. Stop that, Isa. I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakasaki Yuya blocks out the sun. He has blood on his wing. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt. Who's... Your wing! Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakasaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself, but that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakasaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya! Sakuya!
Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you.
You're standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor's standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor, so it was you all along.
Was it? I wonder about that. Ha 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 ha.
Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something.
Don't worry, he won't die just yet. And surely you enjoy a confession or two. So ask him all you want.
Wait, Doctor. Is it Anghel? No! It's a scarecrow.
Yeah.
The scarecrow!
Ah, there you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Labor 9? Is that a scarecrow's name? So I guess the doctor did make it. So he was working under the doctor this whole time?
Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed Fire, I will never forgive you! Did Ryota... I feel like Ryota did it. But not willingly. And he doesn't remember it.
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface.
In the basement.
Chase me, Mr. Kawara.
I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the scarecrow are gone. And this is how you stop. I mean, I would love to continue, but... well... sometimes stops have to count an episode, and we'll continue next time. Which will, I think, be the finale, but... who knows with this arc? Who knows with this whole route? I don't. I definitely don't. Alright. Then I hope you're still enjoying this as much as I do. We'll see each other in the next one. Stay awesome. Bye.